Empathy is defined as the ability to feel and relate to another human being. A lot of people tend to mistake empathy as sympathy, but there's a difference. Let's say your friend just got into a fight with their mom. Sympathy says, "Ayo, so kesian. Thank goodness my relationship with my mom is not so bad." Empathy says, "Hey, that's really tough. I'm sorry you're going through that, and I'm here for you." Empathy is more important now than ever because we're all going through challenges. When we receive empathy, we feel less alone because it normalizes the experiences we go through, and it helps us to feel heard and understood. The good news, though, is that empathy is a muscle, and it can be trained. How do you build your empathy muscle then? For us at Tribeless, the answer lies in our everyday conversations. In 2016, I was probably the least empathetic person out there. I had just dropped out of university and come home to Malaysia. I was anxious, depressed, and alone. Every time I opened up, I would get responses like, "Yeah, small thing only, get over it," or "just stay positive and everything will work out." I realized that I didn't have a safe space to connect with people in a way that was meaningful to me. So I started from scratch and hosted dinner parties with strangers. It was through these dinner parties that I started meeting new people and seeing the world through different eyes. I learned how to withhold my judgment, show love, and ask questions, which allowed me to see the similarities we had underneath. That's how Tribeless got its tagline, "See the human first." So if you're new to empathy and want to find ways to practice it in your life, here are 3 principles that you can put to practice in your everyday conversations. Number 1, share honestly. When I was hosting the dinner parties, the stories that we shared were grounded on the 3 me's: meaningful, memorable, and about me, as in about you. This enabled us to really get to know each other on a deeper level. Number 2, listen openly. When we meet someone new, it's normal to immediately jump to conclusions about them. The way they look, the way they talk, their education background. But empathy requires us to be curious, to withhold our judgment, look past their stereotypes, and wonder, what else is there to you? And finally, number 3, respond kindly. It can be a very scary experience to open up to someone. The best way for us to respect that is by responding to their story with kindness. Even something as simple as, "Thank you for telling me that," can serve as a bridge between 2 people. Empathy isn't easy, but it is so worth it. It has changed the way I relate to people in my life and allowed me to have deeper, more meaningful relationships. As long as we remember to share honestly, listen openly, and respond kindly, we are able to practice empathy in our everyday conversations and create a world where we can see the human first.